Hello guys, welcome to Statistics Bio 7. I'm Dr. Mohanathanari. Now we are the discussion topic for interpretation of the multinomial logistic regression in OriginPro. How to analyze the multinomial logistic regression in OriginPro? That video already published in our channel. That video link mentioned to this video description box. The continuing part of the interpretation of multinomial logistic regressions. Multinomial logistic regressions is a statistical technique used to model categorical outcomes with more than two levels, making it essential for analyzing data where the response variable falls into the multiple non-ordinal categories. In OriginPro, multinomial logistic regressions enable researchers to evaluate how predictor variables such as age and gender influence the likelihood of different categorical outcomes, like classifying individuals into normal, pre-hypersensitive or hypersensitive groups by generating outputs such as coefficients, odds ratio, and model fit statistics. OriginPro provide valuable insight into the relationship between predictor and categorical response, facilitating accurate interpretation and data-driven discussions, making associate variation significance field. The first one table present for the multinomial logistic regressions in the parameter table, the value present in the predictor variable categories, the normal and pre-hypertensions, the predictor variable for intercept age and gender male for categorical normal and pre-hypertensions. So coefficients, standard error, valid test, degrees of freedom, t-value and p-value present in the table. So the interpretation of the parameter table for multinomial logistic regressions, the none of the predictor variables age or gender showed the statistically significant effect p higher than 0.05 for either pre-hypertensions or normal category compared to the reference category hypertension. The odds ratio for age are close to the 1 for both categories, indicating minimal changes in the likelihood of blood pressure classification with increasing age. Gender difference were also non-significant, suggesting non-strong association between gender and blood pressure classification. So the second one table present for the model statistics in multinomial logistic regressions, the statistics value and interpretation for the table, the number of illustrated total value 5, the model coverage after 5 illustrated indicating a stable solutions, the number of points for the value 30, the total sample size used in the analysis, the degrees of freedom, the value 54, sufficient degrees of freedom to avoid overfitting, the -2 log likelihood value 64.40, the lower value indicate a better fit. AIC, Akai information criticisms for AIC value 76.40, the suggest a relative permissions model. BIC, Bayesian information criticisms, the value for 84.80, personalizing excessive parameter. The cones and channel value 0.03, low R square indicate limited explanatory power. The MC Fedden, the value 0.01, very low pseudo R square suggesting the minimal model fit improvement. Adjust MC Fedden minus 0.16, adjust MC Fedden's R square indicate poor model fit. Niglere value 0.03, slight improvement over null model but still weak. The interpretation of the model statistics, the model fit indicate Cox and channel MC Fedden Niglere indicate a poor overall fit, suggesting that age and gender have limited predictive power of blood pressure categories. So the third one table for the model test like-good ratio test, the test for the chi-square value 0.93, the p-value and interpretation for the table non-significant. The like-good ratio test p is equal to 0.91, suggesting that the model does not significantly improve overall null model. This further confirms that age and gender do not provide meaningful predictions for blood pressure category. The fourth table for the classification table in multinomial logistic regressions observed predict and correct ratio percentage, the normal and pre-hypertensions. The interpretation of the classification table, the overall classification's accuracy of 43.33%, indicating the model performs poorly in the predicting the normal and pre-hypertensions categories but performs better for hypertension 83.33%. This suggests the model has difficult the discontinuity between the normal and pre-hypertension case. The fifth table for the covariance matrix normal and pre-hypertension categories. The predictor, intercept, age and gender for the male. The value for the category normal and pre-hypertension percent. The interpretation of the normal category for the covariance matrix. The covariance between the age and intercept is negative minus 0.08, suggesting that as age increases that intercept tend to decrease slightly. The gender show a negative covariance with the intercept minus 0.75, indicating a weak inverse relationship between the gender called as male and the intercept. Age and gender expected minimal positive covariance 0.007 indicate likely variability shared between them. The covariance interpreted for the pre-hypertension category. Covariance between age and intercept is also negative minus 0.03, the reinforcing the trend that the increasing age slightly reduce the intercept. Gender show weak negative covariance with the intercept minus 0.36, suggesting gender has a small inverse relationship with the likelihood of pre-hypertension. So the sixth one table for the correlation matrix for the normal and pre-hypertension category. The table presents the value for the predictor, intercept, age and gender male, the normal and hypertension category. So the interpretation of the correlation matrix, the normal category, a strong negative correlation is observed between the age and intercept minus 0.96, suggesting that the age increase, the probability of beginning in the normal blood pressure category decrease. The gender show a moderate negative correlations with the intercept minus 0.37, indicating a potential inverse association between being a male and normal blood pressure. The correlations between the age and gender 0.19 is low, indicating little relationship between those two predictions in the normal category. So the correlation matrix for the pre-hypertension category, the correlation between age and intercept is weaker, minus 0.44, than in the normal category, indicating a lesser but still noticeable inverse relationship. The correlation between the gender and intercept minus 0.18 is minimal, suggesting a weak association between gender and pre-hypertension. Age and gender have a small positive correlations 0.10, implying a slight positive relationship. So the discussion and interpretation of the multinomial logistic regressions, the covariance and correlation matrix reveal the key patterns regarding the relationship between the age and gender and likelihood of the normal or pre-hypertension blood pressure. A strong inverse relationship between age and intercept in the normal category suggests that the younger individuals are more likely to have the normal blood pressure, while older individuals shift toward prehypertension or hypertension. Gender's weaker correlations implies that it plays a less significant role in the predicting the blood pressure status compared to the age. The prehypertension category show the weaker relationship between the predictor, indicate that while age play a role, the association is less pronounced than in the normal category. The conclusion part of the multinomial logistic regressions in OriginPro, the multinomial logistic regression analysis highlight age as a stronger predictor of normal and prehypertension blood pressure category compared to the gender. The covariance and correlation matrix suggests that the age inversely affects the likelihood of normal blood pressure. The rainfalling age as a significant risk factor for evaluate the blood pressure. The gender show the weaker, less concerned the relationship across the category. The further research may benefit from the incorporating additional the covariates examples the BMI lifestyle factors to improve the predictive accuracy of blood pressure classifications model. This is for the section of the multinomial logistic regression interpretation and table preparations. If any doubt on this interpretation of the multinomial logistic regressions and analyze for the multinomial logistic regression in OriginPro, then leave me the comments in the comment box. I will reply to you. And if you like this channel video, click to the subscription button and support to me join to our channel membership. Thank you for watching this video.